Well. Good morning, lads, lasses, new non-binary folk. How are you all feeling? Feeling chipper? Feeling spry? Hopefully feeling better than I do. And also I forgot to change the picture, and I actually think I don't even know if I have a picture of the tea I've got today. But I forgot to change it, no matter what the case is. Yes, good morning everyone. You joined me unorganized, tired, and I don't know, living my life, I suppose. Damn. Guess I don't have a picture of this tea. I've had this tea on screen before, but I don't have a picture of it. Okay. Guess I'll just have to go steal the picture off the official website. Nothing to it, I suppose. Yeah, sure, why not? Just appropriately artistic. Yes! I am doing well. I hope everyone else is doing well, because I have had a tiring week. You see, I still got a bit of a sniffle. I can barely hear you. Oh yeah, am I talking too small or talking not at the microphone? Who knows? But hold the microphone. How's this? Am I closer now? I was probably talking a bit quietly. You know, still a bit worried I'll lose my voice again, I suppose. Oh, sorry about that. So, I still got a bit of a cough, as you could tell. Bit of a sniffly nose. And a bit of a sore, not really a sore throat. Sort of a sensitive throat. Sorry, I was mumbling. Point is, I have had a week. You gotta believe, I've had a week. A tiring week. But, hey, it's Golden Week. Speaking of weeks. So, you know, I had Saturday, and I'm gonna have Sunday, and I'm gonna have Monday, and I'm gonna have Tuesday, all as holidays. How wonderful. Though I am rather jealous of a couple of colleagues of mine who filled up a car of 5 people. Filled up, 5 people in a car. And went on a big road trip for the last week and a half. A little bit jealous. I wanted to go on a road trip. But the car was already full by the time I found out the plan. I was like, damn. Would have been very nice. What is a Golden Week? A Golden Week, my friends, is the series of Japanese public holidays that they stuck into a single week. It's essentially just I don't know why they started calling it Golden Week, but in Japan, they moved a heap of national holidays all to be in a week, essentially, of each other. So that they could all... It was their way of giving people, forced time off, because Japan has a lot of public holidays, and a lot of like, oh, day off here, day off there, day off over there, day off over here, da-da-da-da-da-da. But I think they found they lacked in a lot of sort of consistent long holidays. We have Easter and Christmas. Those are consistent long holidays, and Japan didn't really have that, so they decided to stick all of them together, I suppose. I'm not too sure actually why they did it, but they did purposely move a lot of public holidays to be in a row. And, well, it's nicer these days. But even only a few years ago, Golden Week, everything was pretty much closed. The banks were closed. Half the stores were closed. The ironic part was everyone traveling on Golden Week. So, I always thought that funny. Everything's closed, but everyone's traveling. Point is, a lot of holidays. And you have a few festivals. That's where I was yesterday, actually. I was at a long festival, having a great time, festivaling around the local area. I was festivaling around the local area, having a good old time. There you go. There's the picture of the tea. Ew. I know, have we cut in half to the holidays too? Yes, well, there you go. We have something in common. My week wasn't cut in half. Next week will be cut in half. Last week did have one of the holidays, though. That was just in the middle of the week, a random holiday. The best time is when the Showa Day lands on a Friday, and then you have the weekend, and then, like, Golden Week. It makes it a much better holiday, but they just let it... They, of course, specific dates rather than specific days. Like, unlike, you know, Easter, which is always the third Sunday of April, or whatever it is, you don't get that sort of advantage with these ones, so they can change to be very inconvenient. Press C. Sorry, I just forgot to put my C button on, even though I still haven't bothered to actually do anything with that. I'll eventually get around to it. I'm just not too sure what the press C should do. Oh, it is. I should actually probably go get the pot of tea for the tea I've made. Give me a moment. Alright, I'm back. Today's drink, as I've brought it from the teapot, is the East Frisian Blend. Based on those particular Germans on which the name is based. It's a nice little awesome tea, I quite enjoy it. It's not too crazy, it's something more along the lines you'd probably expect of something like an English breakfast, or that sort of thing. Sort of a blend which is more basic in nature, but quite nice and different, and this one does work quite well with sugar. So, have a bit of sugar in the tea. Be nice. I'm only really starting to be able to smell things again after having this cold. Very frustrating. Half the enjoyment of tea is the smell. Oh well. Yes. Excuse me, I've got a bit of my breakfast eating. Yes, I didn't really want to... It's been really annoying being sick. I really wanted to stream this week, but I've been so sick and tired all the time. Not sick and tired of your bullshit, just sick and tired. Which means I've been sort of delayed, like... I wanted to play a bit more Zero and this, you know, Monster Hunter update. But... And then get to, like, maybe playing a stream or two of the Oblivion remaster, but... Guess I was hoping for too much, I suppose. Hoping for too much. But, you know, as I always say, such is life. C'est la vie. Soreyajin say this. Sometimes things just aren't in your favor. Just how things go, unfortunately. Today is another one of those shorter stream days, probably, because I'm planning to meet up with a friend to go to a museum after this, so we'll do what we can. We'll sit around and we'll chat in the, we'll sit around and we'll chat. I froze it a bit, sorry, I just replied to a message. Alright, afternoon. Ooh. Alright, yes, so it is going to be busy. Tomorrow I have another festival to go to. This one's very close to my new apartment, like right next door. So maybe I'll be able to come back for another stream. And then on Tuesday, I don't know, maybe I'll just come back and we'll finally get back to playing some more Project Zero, which might be nice. Might be nice. God. You know, you just have those weeks, don't you? You're just exhausted and tired. You don't understand why everyone makes everything so difficult for you. It's one of those weeks. One of those weeks where life was being annoying. And I had to spend too much money. I had to spend too much money for me to be happy. Oh, woe is me. God damn, the sun is bright. Sometimes I don't wonder if I'm not part vampire, considering how sensitive my eyes are to the sun. Let's put my sunglasses on. There you go. Save me from the sun. My good old J.C. Denton glasses. Nothing's getting through these polygons. Which means I am in fact blind when I wear these glasses. Excuse me. Sorry for the sniffles. But yes, it is going to be a nice bit of time today, I think. I think most streams are working today. The internet seems much better than that, like, sort of stream we had to do a while back where we only could use one of the two. We couldn't do both. Also, no idea whether or not this game is actually going to work again. I remember it worked fine for all the streams we did. But I worry that it's, got an update or something like that recently, and ooh. It got an update, and, every update could possibly, break it or make it more difficult, and I was just looking at Steam. As I opened Steam, I saw the new and trending games, and one of them is only one way to find out. Only one way to find out. Oh, we've got Aooni on Steam, The Horror of the Blueberry Onsen. We've got a game called Noroi Kago. Did I really curse something? Isn't that character from that kids anime? And the other one is called Hushaku-sama, which is Hushaku, which is a fairly famous Japanese horror story. Sorry. That's gonna happen a few times today. I sound like a dying Victorian child. I shouldn't pretend to cough, it makes me cough. Oh, that's hilarious. Sorry. I do. Point is, I was like, ooh, Hatshaku game, and then I clicked on it. The first thing I saw was a lady with gigantic tits. God damn, that's hilarious. That is pretty funny. That I almost choked on that. I literally almost choked on the fact it was a giant lady with large, like a snatched waist. She's wearing like a corset. God, even ghosts have to deal with unrealistic body standards. Why can't she just be an 8-foot tall woman? I think the idea is she was supposed to be like 8 meters tall. Why can't she just be an 8 meters tall woman without needing to suffer the slings and arrows of unrealistic expectations from the opposite gender? She's a ghost that kidnaps children. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm looking at the trailer. She has got some serious physics. Jesus. She's got gravity. Sorry. I'm just laughing at her. That's a mad. Hush, Shaku-sama. What have they done to your lass? She's supposed to be a tall woman in a big hat and a summer dress. It's a long white dress. You know, that's not form-fitting, by the way. Just a long white, sort of, a summer dress, sort of like that sort of innocence and beauteousness. Sort of like something you'd see in an old movie about the idyllic countryside, you know? Or something you'd see out of Midsummer. Yes. Oof, dear, dear, dear. I am coughing like nobody's business. I thought I'd gotten rid of most of it. I haven't had too many cigars. I've never had too many cigars. They are a staple part of my diet. I consume them. Like, I just eat them. I don't smoke cigars. I consume cigars. The only smoke coming out is the speed in which I am consuming cigars. Chewing them up, spitting them out. Now, why are you so slow? I noticed this when I tried to start it up yesterday. They started up quite slowly, which worries me. Come on, game. You can do it. Everyone, send your energy to the video game. And by extension, my computer. Send your energy. Like a spirit bomb. Okay, well, you gonna start up? Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Alright, let's get into this game, shall we? Oof. Let's get into this game, shall we? Let's waste no time. Boo, 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 boo. Come on. Yeah, there we are. Alright, I remember it catching a bit when I tried to start it up yesterday. Just had this bit of catching. I don't know why. Alright, there he is. I played a lot with my nephew, actually, so I probably look very different to when I played last time. You know what? We're gonna single player lobby. Just because, you know, I don't want to be spoiled, because I haven't seen any of the stuff from this event, essentially. And the event ends in like 2 days.
Kind of event in the Grand Hub. Let's go check it out.
So, how about we head to the hub, shall we? Let's change my equipment appearance, get my beautiful character's face out and about again. Wearing his glasses. Yeah, why not? The studious Eric Winters. Alright. Let's pop into this grand hub, shall we? I haven't played this game in like 2 weeks. Let's see what this event's about, shall we? Oh, very cute. 2 weeks too many. I've just been busy. Maybe less than 2 weeks. Ooh. Whoa, whoa. Oh, look, they've made the barrel bombs even cute. Look at that. They do a spectacular job. I find Monster Hunter's always been very good at making these sort of very cool event spaces. You know? Enjoy a limited menu by waiting to transfer Blossom Dance voucher. The Blossom Dance out of the handle is prepared so they can join the festivities. Updated limited bounties. 2 lucky days per day. Yeah. Limited time quests are being reintroduced. There you go. Very cute. They've always been very good at making these nice and beautiful event spaces. Hello, Eulas. I think it's tried to ride for 6 years. May I have to take a moment to do that? Yeah, sure. Did it say help Aylmer change outfits? Okay. Didn't realize I was dressing my child.
I heard from the others.
Look at her outfit. Very cute. I do love the sort of Meiji era inspired outfit she's got on here. It's quite nice. Sort of, it's not like the old, they're not going with like the yukata of like the normal style. That's quite a distinct style, especially with the sort of lines. You don't see that outside many of these sort of Meiji era outfits. The sort of thing you'd see a lady wear to her graduation in a women's university. Ooh. See if there's any else around here. What are they all dressed up as? Oh. Ooh, I like that little coat. It's a cute little coat she's got on. Oh, stylish. Ricardo! Yeah, look at that guy. He's so cool. Alright, so. Interesting. And I've got bounties, have I? I probably won't be able to make all the outfits, but I'll at least be able to look at the outfits. Cat. Bounties. Monsters of the Plains, a 1 event quest. Valaki. Tempered or higher, 6 rate or higher. And complete research, all research help monster bounties. Huh. Seems I've already got most of these tickets. Oh, well. Interesting. Where's the boy? The boy. Boy! Boy! Don't talk to me back, people.
Would you like to trade something?
See if there's anything there. I was hoping there'd be some cool material thing, but oh well.
Goodbye.
Okay. Considering we're on stream again, we should probably go back to playing our greatsword, shouldn't we? Did I remember to? Did I actually make the loadout for the greats? I did. Don't know if it was any good, but I did make a greatsword loadout. Yeah, I'm bored. Let's just use this insect glaive loadout. Seems like it'll be silly. Let's go. Alright, first things first. Let's sort of, okay, that's the one we do need to do. But I kind of want to do... What have we got here? Excuse me. What does it give you? I don't know what all these quests are supposed to do, so I'm looking at the rewards to see if they give me something I want. Armor spheres, HR, decoration, special equipment. You know what? We'll just start at the bottom, go to the top, shall we? Yeah, start at the bottom and go to the top. Let's just do a heap of quests. Have a nice meal. Let's have a nice meal. Let's have the Blossom Dance sushi meal. Alright. Woo! 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 Okay. Oh my god, I just realized the cats are dressed up in something horrifying. What is that? Why are the cats... Why are cats wearing cat mascot outfits? That would be like a human wearing a human as an outfit. Also, that is an insane sushi roll. Christ. Also, that man's just drinking some soup out of a teapot, which is fair. I've done that before. Why were the cats wearing cat outfits? That just kind of worried me, to be honest. Kind of seemed kind of gross, to be honest. It kind of seems a bit weird. And the sushi was insane, by the way. That was an insane sushi. Meaning, like, why in God's good name? Why in God's good name was there a sushi that big? What am I doing? I should start this quest, but I am curious about if the big bird is changed. Big bird! I think many humans wear human outfits. Do they? I'm gonna admit, I never much like those mascots with the giant heads. You know, they're like a human, like a mascot of a supposedly human person. Hello, bird. Why is one of your textures broken on the front of you? Point is, humans humans don't. Humans wear human clothes and human outfits in the way that outfits are clothes. But I mean, most people do think it's kind of weird when somebody dresses up with a giant bobblehead of a human.
Are you prepared?
The sun has suddenly come up.
The guild sent us supply items.
I do wear a human outfit, otherwise we dead. Yes, I see where you're going with that. Very clever. I've forgotten the controls for this, so it's probably a good thing we start with the lower level quests, because eventually we're going to have to fight a very strong and angry dragon. That shoots laser beams. Well, not laser beams. A strong and angry railgun of a dragon.
There. That's our target.
I do feel like for some reason
Don't get shaken off.
there is some sort of drop in my frame rate, but you know what? We're not out here being bloody we're not out being you know, PC master race. Everything must be 120 frames per second. That's not how we do things here. So we'll survive without our beautiful max frames, I'm sure. What the hell is your... I don't know why I bother with this damn thing. I'm just gonna ruin your day, you chicken. Well, you're lesser than me. You absolute bastard. But yes, we all do like our human outfits, because we are all humans here, of course. We have human outfits, and we wear human clothes, and we do human things. We are not, in fact, giant, violent chickens pretending to be humans. That's not what we are. We are entirely normal humans. You must understand. Entirely normal humans who do normal human things. Like, hunt down large evil chickens. Yes, because those large evil chickens are no good. I don't know why I was possessed by the soul of a large evil chicken, but you know what? Yes. Anything actually exciting happened to everyone recently? How's everyone's actual week gone? You know, have an exciting week, do some fun stuff.
This is a rare research opportunity.
A rare reason. Oh, we've killed so many of these, lads. You're not high, I suppose. Because, well, I haven't streamed since I went to Tokyo to meet my niece, did I? No, we had a great time in Tokyo, actually. We had a great time in Tokyo. I saw my niece and my great-niece, and it was very nice. We had a great time running around Tokyo, chatting, doing stuff. I got to show off a bit of my Japanese. The baby ate some mustard. It was very funny. Still the search for the books I want to read. Oh. But, yeah, there you go. What books are you looking for? Like actual specific books? Or is this like, you know, just generally books that you want to read and you're looking for books that you're like, oh yeah, I do want to read that book. What have you got here? Sakura Tide. Oh. This is the Blossom Dance ticket. 1. Wow. Fabulous. And then there's the, was classed as a female one, but... Oh, that is a fabulous piece of armor. And of course I've got my blue and white, so it probably looks a bit different than it normally does. Yeah, it's supposed to be like pink and red. But because I've got a white color scheme, it sort of turned into like a blue and white, which does match my vibe, let's be honest. Does match my specific vibe. Very nice. What's we got? Nothing else? So that's the main one, I guess, then.
My hammer is yours anytime.
Hey, I'm working full time and I'm tired as is. It's been only a week. That's all it's been happening for me. Oh, yes. Hello, Cardbox. I was too busy looking at how cool my character looked in a kimono. Yes. That's some stuff. Well, I've just been tired. Not because of full-time work, that's always what I've been doing, but... I've just been bloody tired because I've been sick. Sick and tired of your bullshit. Ha. I'm really gonna stop pretending to laugh. Or laughing. When I laugh, when I'm standing up, it's fine. But when I'm sitting down for scream, I find that I'm a lot more vulnerable to coughing. Maybe I should sit up straight. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's not going to help. But yes. Well, that seems tough. I'm sure you'll get used to it, though. It's all a case of adapting, I suppose. It's all a case of adapting to things, I suppose. Store. Alright, back to my greatsword. But yes, it's all a thing of adapting, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because I do... This is that one. Expedition headgear. Have I fought this before? Who knows? Let's go. Well, I've had certainly have some times where I've taken a while to adapt. I feel like I'm taking a bit longer to adapt to this new workplace that I'm in than I thought. Maybe it's because I've gotten sick or something like that. But it does feel like I'm having a struggle to, sort of, get around to sort of feeling comfortable in the new place I'm working. It's already been it's been over 2 weeks. And I don't know, still sussing out the vibe, as the kids would say. Or they would just say sus, probably, but do kids still say sus? Do people still play that game? I don't think I ever played that game. Is the age of the social deduction game over? Woo. Yeah, well. Was there ever an age of social deduction games? Why do I need Rathian scales? Doop, doop. Oh, you're a bastard. Oh, should I counter the roar? Well, I can't counter a war, but I can counter the fitness gram pacer test. Ah, that would have been so cool. This poor low-level Rathian. Ow, you bastard. What you do about that, big boy? Ow. Poison me. That's the answer. You're no fun, you know that? You're no fun, you big... Why is there a man with a little hat? What the hell is this guy doing? Oh, that's my camp. Why do I have a camp here? Why did I ever set up a camp here? Get down here, you large and annoying creature. Whee! I'm back to not being very used to using a greatsword. No roar. Ah, god damn it. It's so cool if I could have pulled that off. That's right. We stay poisoned in this household. We do not use medication to cleanse our status. How dare you, cat? You've made me look like an idiot now. I don't personally choose to use medications to cleanse my status. I don't need no doctor. How dare you suggest such a thing? I am a strong, independent man who will die of treatable diseases because I want to. Nope, I don't need to flow with this, but... We die of preventable diseases in this household. Woo! Hey look, I still remember how to do that, though. Look at me go. Actually, you know what? Oh, you're a bastard. Did you run away? My PS2. Dies. The only medicine I need is huffing the skin dust that gets into the fans of a PS2. Truly the ancient medicine. Is that two chickens fighting each other? It is two chickens fighting each other. Why were there two chickens fighting each other? Alright. Let's see how... I don't know how you're gonna go. Let's see how this goes. Bold strategy, chicken. I'd like to see it. My god, he's getting his ass kicked. To be honest, that is not a turf war. That is a turf massacre.
More company. Look out.
Nighty-night.
Stop me.
Oh dear, I'm so sleepy. Oh my goodness. Let's drink some tea. Delicious. Well, currently I seem to be very good at Monster Hunter still, so good job me. Question is... Question is, will I continue being good at Monster Hunter? What's the next one should we go for? Sorry. That one gives you Blossom tickets. Blossom Dance Catalog. Gathering materials. Ah. You know what? Let's do it. The Daughters of Caboose. Oh, Caraboose. I thought it said the Daughters of Caboose. I thought that was a reference to the old series, Red vs. Blue. And this was going to be two extremely stupid spiders.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
Oh no, it's two spiders at the same time. Of course.
My shipments come in. Hope you find something useful.
Hey you! Over here. Happy daisies. Now you and me. You're not locked in. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Ow. I say. Don't you ballet dance away from me, you idiot. Wow, that was a really... That I must have got like the last frame of that counter. Isn't it embarrassing to be a large, violent spider? I will smack you like a... God damn it. I will take you out like a spider in a Australian household that we don't like. Because, as opposed to the Australian spiders that we do like. Those ones are always called like Henry or Harry or James. Those spiders are cool. We like those spiders. And for those people who like spiders, the spider that they like is usually super, super big and everyone else hates the spider. Who are you? Yeah, you gonna do it? You think you're really big? Think you're a big shot, mate? I feel a bit bad for the spider. Stand down. Sit down, you big bastard. Apparently it's looking weak. Come on. Ow. Right on target, but also now I'm... Okay. Alright, number 2. I just murdered your friend. Have you considered how that makes you feel? How does that make you feel? Could you at least interpret that through dance, you ballerina spider? You show how it feels through an interpretive dance of 15 to 30 minutes in length. That I have to watch because some idiot teacher thought it was high art and wanted me to watch a really, really weird and annoying dance. I really don't like interpretive dance that much. Like, it's impressive. I'll give them that. There's a physicality to it that's rather impressive. But, you know, I'm not really much of a lover of the interpretive arts, you know? You know, it's just kind of, oh my god, that spider came back to life. Okay, see you later, mate. Exit stage left, remember? Oh, yep, he came. He's gone.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
But seriously, I don't think teenagers would have ever appreciated the arts, but, you know, some of these art teachers, they think that teenagers will somehow understand the deep and amazing complexities of interpretive, emotional dance. I don't understand some teachers. I feel like they're just using their teacherness to use the school to pay for them to go to shows that they don't want to pay for themselves. And they can say it's education because it's appropriately boring to everyone under the age of 35. Can you tell I'm bitter about this? What a wasted afternoon. And then I had to write a report on it. What a nightmare. And also, hey Panda Knight. Hey Panda Knight, how you doing? I'm in a call. Okay. We're in a call with famous Hololive Vtuber Neomines Inez, or whatever her name is. Are you in fact secretly a Hololive manager? This guy is really easy to kick his ass. But I felt like I spent most of that time having a weird rant about a teacher that once took me to a bloody ballet show.
That's my partner.
You know what? We don't need this. We can just go. Just pick up the cat. Like, hello, cat. Alright. It's annoying you only got one of those tickets. What's this ticket actually make, though? So I never actually checked what that armor set actually have. I managed to get these nuts inside Hololive HQ. Oh, is that so? You are the ostensible nut manager.
How can I
Great manager of nuts. Oh, it's the Blossom armor. Okay. What secrets do you hold, oh great manager of the nuts? Got foray, 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 foray. This is factual. Oh, I see. 100% facts. 100%. No cap, as the kids say.
Yeah.
It just sounds like a terrible time if you need to go to the sun if you're not capping. Seems like a terrible time. Alright, let's see what the Blossom Dance catalog is. So it's a Zoo-Woo. My great enemy, the goddamn Zoo-Woo. Me and the Zoo-Woos always have a great time not giving me... Zoo-Woos always have a great time not giving me what I want. Which is anything to make its armor. My god, it took so many Zoo-Woo hunts to get the armor that fully made. So the Zoo-Woo, for some reason, wanted to be determined to not give me any goddamn Zoo-Woo parts. The absolute wretched bastard. Alright. Shit, what am I doing? You know what? He's close enough. Let's go. Off we go to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of octopuses. We're off to see Jafar, the cephalopod. I'm sure he has a lot of good ideas of how to run Agrabah. I'm sure this particular cephalopod has a lot of good ideas on good governance. You know, frankly, he strikes me as a guy who'd be quite capable at governance. I don't know. I do trust the large, covered in cephalopod, covered in teeth and mucus to run my government. I don't know about you. I really feel like Zoo-Woo says it how it is, and then disappears into a crack in the wall and stabs you from behind. Ow, he hurts. Ouchie. Oh, damn.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Ouchie. Quick!
Leave this to me.
Heels inbound. Oh! I live! I live again! Wow! This zoo is not messing around. Oh, he's gone flat. This woo has gone flat. Like a tire that struggles to be pumped up. Wow, okay. Never mind, I'm kicking this zoo's ass. I say. Ooh, left arm broken. Oh dear. Oh dear! Stab the giant octopus! Get off me! You creepy son of a bitch. I'm not an anime girl! You have no reason to harm me!
Get a load of these claws. Another monster's horning in.
Ooh, another monster's holding it, thank God. Ow. I gotta message the nuts. Well, you go earn that money, manage those nuts. Live your best not managing life. Christ, you wretched little bastard.
The monsters are fighting each other.
Oh, thank God. As long as they're not fighting me. Pow. Oh, it's a turf war. Like an honest to God turf war. Let's have a look at this. That was a really weird turf war. Oh, oops, sorry, man. I did not mean to do that. Ow. Ow! God, that move always comes out way quicker than you expect. Oh yeah, there we go. You never needed that tentacle anyway, you large bastard. Wait. Ow! How'd you hit me that way?
Got it on the ground.
Wretched little bastard.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Oh, he's about to die. No, you're not. Oh, actually, I managed to nail that. Oh, wow. Look at me go. Now give me that goddamn okonomiyaki. Okonomiyaki. Takoyaki. There we are. With that delicious takoyaki. I could go for some takoyaki, to be honest. No, I actually managed to make some a few months back. I went and hung out with some friends, and one of them had a takoyaki grill. We managed to, through great trial and error, could figure out how to make some. It was a good time. It's pretty difficult, to be honest. I find it's not one of those. It's not a very easy little thing to do. The old creation of the takoyaki. Boo. Yep, there he goes flat. Like a deflated balloon with a piece of gum stuck on it. There's a very specific image I was calling. I'm so tired, I feel like I'm not very fun today. Oh well, I'll get my mojo back. What's this Blossom Dance catalog give me then? Ooh, it's the biggest Zulu I've ever fought. It was a big cephalopod, not just a normal cephalopod. We get bonus takoyaki from that cephalopod. Alright, let's have a gander at what this gives us. Hey.
You have any requests?
What's this give us, eh? Hey. The sealed eye patch. How dramatic. Look at us. Like where there's some sort of Metal Gear Solid character, and or a character who's lost an eye after a dramatic fight in the rain or something. Also, didn't notice the glasses. Look at these little glasses. Like, yeah. I do like how the shadow shades give you stun resistance and blindsider. That's very funny. Because, of course, stun for us is just getting hit too many times or getting hit with a flash. Which means the glasses make you immune to people using flashes on you. But also, somehow, with the power of super reflective lenses, make the flash more effective against others. Hilarious. Look at that. Those pair of glasses. Aren't they cool? Interesting. But I guess the Blossom Dance catalog was a catalog of glasses, of accessories and headwear. Yeah. I see, I see. Alright. Well, we will go back and fight those, I think, a bit more. But the real story is this fellow. Arch-Tempered Radau. This is the fellow I want to actually fight. The question is, are we strong enough? Might have to sit up for this one. Ugh. Frequent localized lightning strikes. No shit. The thing we're going to fight is genuinely just a railgun that shoots lightning strikes. Oh, he's weak to water and ice. Huh? Uh-huh. But do I have a water and ice weaponry? Oh yeah. Well, I do have that, I suppose. That's water. You know, did I ever make the Mizitsune armor stuff? That's always a bit of a pretty outfit, isn't it? I didn't. I don't have enough. Damn, that would have been a good one to use. Look how cool that sword looks. Maybe I should go find another Mizitsune. Ah, but I use a slicked blade, which is not very good. I don't have the stuff for that. Oh, excuse me. Ah, well. Always could do the Jinder hard weapon, I suppose. Pretty powerful. Nah, mate. Just... My hammer is yours anytime. I'm sure it is, old mate. I'm sure it is. Alright, the Silent Flash. Turn the lucky voucher on, why not?
Sure you're prepared.
You know what? You know what, we're gonna risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Let's go. In this household, we risk it for the biscuit.
Let's move out.
You know, I'm not even sure you could actually capture these fellows, so I don't even think it's I don't think there's any use of actually bringing this stuff, so... Oh well. Let's go! Into the storm we ride. To face the challenge? I'm not too sure how tough this guy's gonna actually be. This could end up being a very short stream if we kick his ass in less than an hour. Well, I guess we could farm him then. See if we can't make the whole set while we're here. Arch-tempered. So the whole arch-tempered system, if you don't know, because you have normal guys, then you have tempered monsters, and you have arch-tempered. Arch-tempered used to be trying to beat a monster ass tail. This guy's got a pretty cool looking tail, so probably tail, to be honest, Jay. Yes, arch-tempered essentially is like the super amped version of these monsters. Their whole thing is looking cool and dangerous and standing underneath ominous pillars so I can knock them over. Yeah! Haha! Knocked him in the tail! What a start! Yeah, I managed to get quite a bit of a... What you gonna do, big man? Okay, wow, he is just going straight for that, isn't he? Little flying railgun bastard. Whew. Okay, everything he does explodes. Ow, god damn, ouch. Oh dear. Okay. You know, I've severely underestimated this fight, haven't I? Oh! Alright, that was quick. Wait, didn't I have a cat revive? Why did my cat not revive me? Alright. Well, that was probably the quickest murder I've ever had. He really showed me what for. Jesus. He really showed me what for. Four minutes in. We're only at one of three fates. Yeesh. Jesus, what the hell are you doing, game? Oh, he's waiting for him to come to us. Why do you sound like a dial-up modem that is currently dying?
You're not taking me down.
Goddamn monster sounds like a dying blender. Wait, you're not gonna stop me. Ooh. I managed to hit him though. Whoa! Woo! Ow! I forgot about that. Go away. Don't you dare. Fucking hell, that man. Jesus.
Already when you are.
Jesus, mate. Your explosions are big, aren't they? Being very annoying.
Heels inbound.
That's so rude. Adding explosions after each attack is really quite rude. Oh! What the hell just happened? Really quite rude from you. To make every one of your attacks have an extra attack after it. That's so mean. That's right. This is so mean! Leave me alone, you big, righteous little bastard. Also, you're arch-tempered. Where is your... Oop. Clearly your arch-tempered tail isn't that strong, aren't you, bastard? I think this... Ow, 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 ow. I rolled straight into that one. Oop. I'm guessing flash bombs don't work on this guy. Mr. Backflips and hand grenades. Mate's pulling out his laser beams like they're going out of style, frankly. Yeah, lass, I know. I'm getting my ass kicked by a large, violent monster.
We'll just have to tough it out.
Oh, stop acting. Oh, we have to tough it out. Try and tough out getting hit by essentially nature... God's answer to the railgun. Radar. You wretched flying bastard. Get down here. Ow!
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Damn, I didn't realize you had a damage buff when you're on the damn sand. Oh, I feel like they just... Oh, how the... How the hell did that hit me? Whew! We live our best lives here. Coming for you. Yeah. Ooh, so spooky. Oh, I'm so scared. Ow, I should be, actually. I might actually have my first triple card to this bastard. I'm sitting there like, ooh, I'm so scared. Get my ass kicked. I was so far away from that guy. It's really hard fighting him on top of that really sharp sand dune. I can't really gauge distance. It was totally the environment's fault. He was being unfair, frankly. This large, violent, wild animal was being unfair, and he should know the understand. He should have a sense of... He should have a sense of a... What the hell is that? This man should have a sense of what's fair and democratic.
All right. Perfectly blundered.
He is unfair, he is mean, no one likes him, his friends hate him, he's a piece of shit. He keeps letting off large laser beams that make my life harder, and I don't like my life being harder. Ideally, there would be a distinct lack of laser beams in my life. Radar is unkind and does not bow to my commands of having no laser beams in my life. Well, so fast. Oi! You! Back here! Get back here. You can't. I'm only a greatsword. I can't attack that quickly. Leave well enough alone, you big bastard.
Use this if you need some heal.
Yes, yes, you're very scary. Wow, so cool. Please, just let me hit you. Ow. Tripped my ass up. Of course. Wow, you really threw yourself back there, didn't you? Yep. Oh. Wake up, mate. Wake up and smell the ashes. Might actually use those wounds. Have to use those wounds to keep myself from getting my ass kicked. Perfect. On the ground. Kick his ass. What the hell is this? Oh, he's not powered up though. Ha! Take that, you big bastard. Can't use your laser beams when you got no laser beams to use. Turns out, I just needed to kick his ass. Who thought my problems all would be solved with extreme violence? Where are you? You don't frighten me, you big belated bastard. Okay, that scares me a bit still. Ooh! My god! You're gonna shave me balls with that one. Woo! I was nowhere fucking close to that. I was nowhere close to that. Look at that. There's no damage on that screen. I was nowhere damn close to that. What the hell was that? Silent flash my ass. More like invisible flash. Look at that. I was nowhere near that. Where on the screen is me getting hit? It looked like I died from exposure. That is some bullshit. After all that shit I talked too. That is some bullshit. Seriously. Died of exposure. To the cringe that was... more like no flash. I know, right? Man, I heard everyone was talking about how this guy was not that hard, but he kicked my ass well and truly. Maybe I'm just lacking defense. Maybe I should check that my items aren't low defense. Maybe my defense is too low. Let's begin. I'm gonna jump to this place to go to the support chip. Christ almighty, that guy kicked my ass. Everyone out here going, oh, he's too easy. He's too easy. Get my ass kicked. Granted, I do feel like it's because that guy hit me from way too far away.
Don't be shy. Have a look. Here. It's all yours. Here. It's all yours.
Thank you. Okay. A quick gander at the armor I'm wearing. It must be the armor I'm wearing. Got too low defense. Also, having -7 thunder resist is probably not ideal. I don't have any upgrade. Oh, I do actually have upgrade items.
I'm ready to work.
First things first, let's try and get as max armor as I can. Ooh, finally. What armor am I wearing again? What armor am I wearing again? Oh, the Gore Magala armor, aren't I?
Ready to get to work?
Okay, let's get this stuff to max equipment, shall we?
Look good?
Let's get this stuff to max as much as we can, shall we?
Look good?
So that'll be a good start. And the other thing we need to do... Dang it, so close.
Look good?
The other thing we need to do is eat a meal that is...
To a T.
That is, got a lot of elemental resistance, maybe? Oh, given me elemental resistance, so I've got higher elemental resistance. I just might actually put some thunder resist on. I don't really have any space for thunder resist, do I? Up. Okay.
I heard from the others.
Let's try that again, shall we? You know, I think that's the first time I failed a quest. I think that's honest to God, the first time in this game I failed a quest. I got my ass kicked.
The hunt is on.
Commencing quest now.
Like, I was doing pretty well. He just kicked my ass faster. Doesn't help that the bastard is...
The guild sent us supply items.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't help that... Guy seriously kicked my ass. You know what? I think we're gonna run out of time, actually, with our meal, so we might actually have to eat halfway through this quest. Might be bad. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, lesson learnt. What we should do first is break, like, the 3 parts on his wings, I think. Like, his wings, if I break his tail, his wings, I should be able to de-electrify him for a while. Hopefully. At least I think that's how it works.
Materials too.
Yes, I'm sure we can find my field camp. Sure we could go be an asshole somewhere else. Hello! I do not understand why it automatically targets the monster. And then the camera starts deciding that it's going to be glued to the monster. Like, if I wanted a Dark Souls lock-on system, I'd play Dark Souls game. Woo! It's the follow-up attacks that make it very, very difficult for me.
This'll freshen you up quick. I'll save this for later then.
I will cut off your big-ass tail. Alright. Why didn't you do this earlier, cat? Christ. If you told me you could sleep him so easily, why didn't you sleep him before? You know what? I'll go for his head. I do have bombs, don't I? Take that, you bastard! How did I hit him? Please stop backflipping everywhere. Oh, God damn it, guy. I was not doing that kind of jump. Oh, come on. I hit him. That was nowhere goddamn close to me. Nowhere close to me, big man. Please leave me alone. How did I survive that? A mystery of the ages.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Jesus Christ, this guy. Hey, I survived! That's at least something, I suppose. Jesus Christ. And also, I'm seriously, I don't know, maybe it's just something wrong with the textures, but some of those attacks are nowhere close to me when they hit me. Especially with that slightly charged attack he does. That, like, slight charge attack. That one seems to get me a lot. I seriously don't think it's anywhere close to me. I seriously don't think it's anywhere close to me. No tail for you, big man. Yes! Oof, what a counter. Now, I need to focus on getting his wings, to be honest. If I could get rid of those damn electricity things on his wings. I just feel like they've, with this arch-tempered guy, they've just turned down the timing between his attacks. Right, let's kick his wings ass. See, that one didn't hit me at all, but I feel like that move hits me way more sometimes. See? I'm not crazy, right? I'm gonna die, because my cat is not helping me. But see, that move, it seemed really weird, because sometimes it kicks my ass. Sometimes I'm nowhere close to me. I'm sure we have given me more supplies. Supplies won't help me if I can't hit the damn bastard. Get down. You wretched bastard. Off he goes, sounding like a broken blender. You're crazy, but yeah, this is weird. Just, something is weird about how one of those attacks works, because I'm nowhere close. It's only one of them, but I've not seen anyone else talk about it, so I guess everyone else just had an easy-ass time with it. Where the fuck are you going, mate? Christ, he started to fly into orbit. Why are you fighting me on the most inconvenient place in existence? Oh, really? Oh, thank God. Please, kick his ass, Balahara. Oh, another monster's horde again. Lovely. Another monster's horde? We love that. And see, oh my God, this is why I don't like. That one! Again! It's that move! It just has a way bigger hitbox than it seems to have.
This'll freshen you up quick.
Yeah. You're big and scary. I'm so scared. Turns out I should just defend. My character is very good at that. Yep. Goodbye. I'm invisible. No. All right. He looks angry, mate. I'm angry. Yeah, you think you're big shot? Think you're a big shot now, do you, mate? Think you're all that, do you now, mate? Ow, ow, wow, ow, wow, wow, where the fuck did that damage come from? Jesus. Mate, Jesus, mate, have some consistency. Please leave me alone. Yeah, laser beam, laser beam, laser beam. You're not impressing everyone, mate. You're not impressing anyone. Beep. Beep.
Cleanse that status.
Oh god. Whew. I am unashamed of using the bird this time. Oh dear. Speaking of whipping out the barbecue grill, we're about to run out of time with our... Hey, quick, run away! Tactical retreat! Oh, thank God, he had the same idea. Right, in the middle of this dust storm, I'll whip out the old barbecue grill. 'Cause that's just what I want in my... whatever I'm gonna make, probably vegetables with sharp cheese and one of these two. Lessons ailment. Yes, I want some extra grit with my cheese and cabbage covered in honey. You can taste the sandstorm. You can feel the electrified dirt in your tongue. Between your teeth. Crunch, crunch. Mmm, tasty. We do love ourselves a nice, delectable meal. Delectable Chinese meal. This is democracy manifest.
This must be how the wind feels.
My god. Yeah, I was shit-talking this goddamn monster, but it's taking us ages to kill this guy.
Alright, time to get serious.
What I get? Hello, you! Yeah. It's alright. How about that? How about you and me come over here for a moment? Hey? Wait, chicken! Yes! Kick his ass, chicken! Putting all my money on the chicken! Never mind. Your valiant effort. Valiant effort. Come on, you. Over here. Over here. Over here. Yes.
Use this in case you heal.
The hell was that?
Hey, get out of there!
Yeah, I know. Oh! Why can't I seem to hit him when I want to?
You up quick.
Ouchie. The big ouchie. We do not like it. We like not the big ouchie. Oh dear. Nailed it this time. Good job, me.
Moving to a new area.
Wow, that's pretty sudden. Pretty sudden moving to a new area, mate. What? Feeling a bit weak, are we? Speaking of while we're here.
Unrelenting. I'll just have to tough it out.
The lightning has the man down.
Let's pop into this little tent here, shall we? Whew. I wonder if he is trappable. Meaning, could I make it easier on me? Like giving him a bit of a... Put him in a bit of a... I know he doesn't get affected by shock traps, if I remember correctly, but... Perhaps we can pitfall him, get us a bit of extra damage. Damn, he is taking an eternity to kill. Jesus. This is an epic battle. We fought for 3 days and 3 nights. Our adversary still evaded us. Wait, where the hell are you going? Wait. The hell are you doing? Wait. Get back here! Stop this. You big bastard. Oh, it's looking weak. It's almost there. Oh, it broke his ult. I really wish that made him less effective. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Power up activated. Ow. Please leave me alone. Woo. Thank God for the mending tip. Fail. Woo, baby. Oh, baby. We live on the edge. We live on the edge. The edge of the goddamn mortal coil. Did it? Did he drop something? I do like living on the edge of the mortal coil. Occasionally. But it suits me, I suppose. Alright. Home stretch now, lads. We got all our deaths out the first time. Oh, we'll wing it up. That Balahara got his head broken. What the hell did he do? Take that. Broken wings all around, mate. You and me. Let's go. You're a bastard. No one likes you. Come on, you. Dang, that was a waste.
Look out!
And I almost got through without having a one damn feint. Oh well. Guess the old mate has to pay his toll somehow.
I'm glad you're alright. Don't worry, I'll get him next time.
Bird, stop being so confused. Go. Damn, they were not kidding. Maybe I'm insane. Maybe I'm crazy. But this does not feel easy. Maybe it's because I'm a bit a bit, because everything, I remember seeing everything after this guy released was everyone complaining on the internet that he was too easy. I think those motherfuckers were lying through their teeth. Too easy, my ass. The hell were they playing? I think they may have forgotten to turn off their mods. Saying this is easy. Oh, god damn, the weather's finally changed. I'm gonna have to kick this guy's ass in the age of plenty. Christ. Too easy, they say. Too easy. Please stop doing that. I really wish you would stop doing that one move that always keeps hitting me. Really upsetting. Who are you attacking over there? Are you blind? Oh, come on. That was nowhere close to that. Too easy, my ass. There he goes. Oof, my god. You're a bastard. Here. Jesus. Too easy. Can't believe these people. Ouch. I've got my ass kicked more than I can count. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Radar, radar, radar. Hey, at least it gave me 3 of his certificates, though. That's pretty good, actually. I remember the other games, it was always such a pain in the ass to get the certificates. "30 minutes. Yeah, easy. Easy, everyone says. So easy. They really did him dirty. He's so easy." Bastards. They lied to me. I have been deceived. I have been confused, confuzzled, and confounded. They have fooled me. Alright. What was I doing? Ah, having a gander at this radar armor that I'm going to be able to make now.
How can I serve?
Alright. So, radar gamma. Alright, let's have a look at it. What skills does it have? First, let's have a look at its review. Ooh. Well, I do like how... Clearly, it's probably not supposed to look exactly like that, but because of my white and blue, it does look very, like, pearlescent. I do quite like that. That's quite cool. The white and blue. I assume they're supposed to, where the white is, it's supposed to be blue. Or yellow. Oh, wow, it gives like a sort of very pearlescent look. Interesting. Wish I could turn this off for now, but... Alright, so what has it actually got? Weakness exploit, max might, latent power, evade extender, latent power, the summoner surge. Yeah, okay. And yes, latent power is its skill, isn't it? There you go. Interesting. Ouch, though. I will have to fight him one more time if I wish to make his armor. Which I might, actually, because you never know. Light power isn't necessarily good, but it's interesting that they've got a set that's supposed to make it more viable, I suppose, which is an interesting choice. Latent powered up, eh? Ouch! That hurt a lot. A bastard. What a bastard. What a bastardo. Alright. Interesting, though. But before we decide what we're going to do next... Goddamn, calm down, cat. I'm going to go throw my character to sit dramatically having a drink, like we always wish to do. And I'll be back from my... I need to go fulfill some responsibilities upon the porcelain throne. I will be back in a moment. I'm back! Back and ready for more! I say, not being back, not being ready for more, to be frank. But, you know. Let's have a toast. Way, and then have a drink. Alright. What to do, what to do, what to do. Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do. So if I fight him one more time... I think we fight him one more time. This time, we'll see how...
Let me know if you change your mind. Hello.
Maybe this weapon was too weak. Maybe I should have kept the other weapon. I do want to fight it one more time. I don't want to make it interesting somehow. He was nasty. You know what? You know what we'll do? Let's try an SOS. Let's try an SOS, guys. Let's do an SOS with random hunters. Random. Oh. Let's mute everyone. For what? Might need to turn off the desktop audio for now. This is gonna be muted for this quest because somebody suddenly started talking and I don't like that. Let's turn you off, please. Shh. Silence. Alright, we can unmute the game now. I have heard some interesting profanities before. From these games. I don't particularly want another set. Alright. This is gonna go terribly wrong. Of all the sort of quests, these are the sort of quests that go really badly wrong for multiplayer parties. I think this is the first bit of multiplayer we've actually done on stream. I don't know who these people are. One of them's called Eastwood. And is poisoned. Or bubbled? Oh, he's bubbled. Yep. Ice Spice is going for the quest. Whoa! Almost immediately going for me, mate. Wow, I think my internet connection to this group is not great. Right, let's go down, shall we, lads? Whee! God damn it. Wow, I immediately came in and ruined their day.
Are you alright? Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out.
You know what?
More supplies have been
I do love coming in to help people for an SOS, and then just not helping them at all. I'm sure they're screaming profanities, but I've muted them, so I have no idea. Oh my goodness. This was a terrible idea. Very funny, though. I immediately got stunned, and immediately got knocked out. Oh, never mind. Seems that everyone sucks. Oh, goodbye, Eastwood. Oh my god, he's still alive.
Make room for me too.
Yep, that seems fair. I have to, like, gobble like a goblin, like... like a bloody... Oh no, the Rinsler has joined the quest. Well, there's always the chance one of these people will be a hyper cheater. Oh no, the period of a sentence has decided to join the quest. God, he's awful, isn't he? This is going to end terribly. We can all tell. And even though we know it's going to end terribly, I'm sure we all still have faith. Faith in our fellow man to be mildly capable of not being immediately murdered. Hello, Jake. How are you? You join me getting violently killed by a large angry dragon. Really a great way to spend a Sunday morning. You are a bastard, this dragon. Really are annoying. Woo, baby! Please, dragon. Please. I have to feel like I've spent more of my time guarding than a person with a lance. And the more I'm whiffing from this guy, he's so big. Oh, he's paralyzed. I don't even know he could be paralyzed. Normal afternoon in Australia. Fighting a large, violent, railgun-based dragon. The American military could never. Well, we did have a whole war against a large pair of oversized birds, so... Keep forgetting I have a counter, you know? It's so scary. Uh-oh, where are you going, mate? Mate! Where are you going, mate? Jesus! Mate, what a damn journey around the southern hemisphere with that one. Hey, yep. Oh, back over there. We do love ourselves a traveler. And it's so good not to be just the sole contender for his attention now. abilities. Oh. Mr. Beyblade's come through, and whoever has that goddamn Navi from Legend of Zelda needs to go away from me. I don't like it. Really bright. I've got a very bad attention span. I can't concentrate on more than one shiny thing at once. No, you don't get to go anywhere, dragon. Got away. Did he? I did. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, you big bastard. I'm coming for you, mate. Go zap that weird little worm, because I'm gonna kill you, mate. I'm gonna get you. Oh my god, that poor worm. What that damn worm ever do to you? Oh, dang it. You know what? We take damage. You're a bastard. Leave me alone! Who the hell were you aiming at, mate? I think this fellow needs to go to Specsavers. Yeah, that's right. We want some tail in the very literal sense. Oh! We only have one. There it goes. It was so good. We had such a good run. But we already had lost 2 of our fates. Hilarious. What a tragedy.
I'm glad you're all right. Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, Les. Alright, let's have a tasty meal. Shall we? Yeah, kunafa. Delicious. Alright. Let's try this again, shall we? This time, I won't immediately die. I think. I believe I won't immediately die. I believe in myself. I believe in where the hell did she go? No, it doesn't matter. We'll do it from here. SOS Flare. Worldwide. Let's go. Silent Flash. Let's go. Straight away. Join the quest. We will have one more successful hunt. We will, I swear.
I'm all fired up.
Do you have everything?
Perhaps. Oh, look at those Chinese names. We've got Gude. Gudes. And we've got... Ow. Is he get struck by lightning? Brace is getting around, and Hirokun. Wow. It is pretty amazing being Japan and just having all these Japanese names. Good days. Nice to meet you too. And also Echo. Oh, someone following behind me, mysterious. Is everyone else already fighting? There's one more person coming. Yeah, well, 2 or 3 3 or 4 isn't bad. Okay, this time, guys, I will be cool and capable and not immediately die and embarrass myself, okay? I'm an older guy, I've got to maintain a reputation, you know? Of being vaguely capable. I know I do reduce damage while they're up there, but... Alright. We're gonna lock in. Oh, okay, this guy's... He's not messing around. Old mate here is not messing around. Oh dear, my internet connection to this person is... Come for me! You may think yourself cool and effective and scary. All you are is a big angry lizard. And like all lizards, there will be an end for you. I don't know why I suddenly just declared that all lizards would be destroyed, but, you know. Oh dear. Down she goes. Nailed that timing, though. Ouch. Nice try, big man. Whoop. Oh, okay. That person is just throwing... He is just flashing that dragon. Like, I feel like this is rather inappropriate, to be honest. I don't know if this is technically sexual harassment. We keep flashing this dragon. It's a bit, untoward of us, to be frank. Dear oh dear. But now this team is working together well. We're all like healing each other and flashing the monster and healing each other. Clearly got somebody on our team who knows what they're doing. It's not me, by the way. If I had a dragon, I would flash it too. Oh no. I don't think that's something you're supposed to admit on the internet. What if your employer finds out and they're in fact a dragon? Oh, okay. We're having a nice little merry-go-round just then. You bastard. Oh, you bastard. I cannot believe how good Greatsword is at blocking. It's rather amazing, actually. Oh, okay. I've got some pretty bad ping with this party. Wait, get back down here. Oh, we do have a Lance player on the team. I didn't even notice. Me and the Lance player. Love our blocking. Where are you? Backflips. And backflips, dragons, and laser beams. Sounds like a zany game. Hey kids, wanna see my dragon? Pulls out a... Oh, thank God. I'm sure everyone collectively held your breath when you said, hey kids, you wanna see my dragon? Pulls out... Nah, wanna see my dragon, and then you do that weird thing where you turn into like the sort of anemic, malnourished goat thing from Dark Souls 3. Like, hey kids, you wanna see a dragon? And you go, yeah, and turn into the anemic goat. You are still naked, so you will still be arrested for indecency, but you also are a weird anemic goat, so I don't know if the laws really apply to you in that way. That video is still so very funny there. Yeah. A Dark Souls 1. A Dark Souls 2. A Dark Souls... It's a great video. The Draco 4, the Dark Souls 2. Very funny video from a very funny Italian? I think he's Italian. God, this guy's tough. Ow. That damn follow-up stuff, that's always such a pain in my ass. Coming for you, you big bastard. You broken toaster, you. You short wiring hairdryer. You. You malfunctioning microwave. Stop tripping me. No. Ow. I live. He lives. He is arisen! He is arisen indeed! Ah, goddammit. If he had come for me, I would have been able to counter him. He did not. I totally would have countered him perfectly and not immediately died. Jesus Christ. Oh dear. Don't worry, insurance. Don't worry, I purchased insurance on my life. So the rest of them will be given a lot of money in my death. This is embarrassing. I'm really not good at going well this time, am I?
Are you alright? Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out.
That was a classic wombo combo. I tried my best to be able to get up and beat the guy, but it did not happen. Classic wombo combo. Oh, God, that's embarrassing. Okay, he's dying. The dragon is dying. I can see the blood. Yes, Balahara. Kick his ass. No, Balahara, you're our only hope. You need to defeat him, Balahara. No. Balahara. Ah. We're capturing, are we? There we are. Good to know you could capture him, to be honest.
Let's head back.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting that. Whew. My goodness. Never let me help another person again. Damn. But hey. I've got enough certificates to make at least one set of armor. And that one only took 13 minutes. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't because of me. Hey, I applied buffs and heals. A lot. Somehow. Not too sure how I did that, to be honest. Support greatsword. Look at me go.
Come on over.
Dear oh dear. Ugh. Dear oh dear.
How can I serve?
Let's have something a bit more easy to finish up with, shall we? I think we've done pretty well today, to be honest. Pretty well. It's almost afternoon. How long it's going to be until the evening? Bounty is complete. Very nice.
Alright. I'm here if you need me.
But what was I doing? You know what? Let's have some fun. Oh, it's nighttime. We should watch the performance, see if it's different. Before the performance begins, let us see how the barrel bombs go. Let's roll.
Okay, roll out.
All right.
Here you go, easy now.
Let's do a classic run down the side. Roll down the side. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, I think we did pretty well. Try more of a central roll. Let's go. Go down, straight down the center. Ooh, okay. We did not do very well. I could have sworn we had more than, what, 2 rolls. Come on. We could do better than this.
Okay.
You could do better than this. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Wait, she started to sing. Wait, the show started. Wait. Baz, what's up? My god, it's pink now instead of red. There you go. So they did even make a new song, didn't they? Look at it go. Damn, she makes a new song. Speaking of, where was this girl before this? We found this area. Was she just hanging out in someone's house? What is this music video? I do like how they've actually made a separate song. That's nice. They do put effort into the weirdest things in these Monster Hunter games. Like, I appreciate it. But I know music is not easy to produce for video games. And by the way, I like to think that we're all at a table right now, listening to this, and I'm just not shutting up the whole performance. Like, well, that's really fascinating. She gets a really nice note there. Oh wow, she is quite a good singer, isn't she? I wonder what this means. I wonder how they remember these songs, considering it's been thousands of years, 1,000 years since this kingdom fell. How do they still remember these prayer songs? What were the purpose of the prayer songs? I'm a terrible person to go to a performance with. If I'm bored. Is that like... I thought I saw like tinsel lighting up there. Ah! We've got a drunk cameraman like, I'm sure you are. Where's the orchestra, by the way? Drink. Because I can hear this damn orchestra. Where are they? Where is the orchestra? Hiding in the orchestra pit. It would be really funny if they did have like a band hiding under like an orchestra pit. It's classic like opera orchestra, you know, like a proper orchestra pit where they're sort of in front of the stage but below it, so they're not in the way. That would be very funny if it's like we walked over here and there's just a band hidden beneath her. There we go. Fireworks! Pow! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! I'm sure this is not extremely dangerous for the performer. People thought throwing oh, she's finishing up. And the lights turn up, and she poses for a while and then starts up another song soon. Stats boosted since the D of the Voos of prayer and gratitude. Lovely. Let's use those boosted stats to ignore our problems and murder a large, angry octopus. Yeah, let's go. And that'll be the last thing we do today. I think we're just going to have a short stream today. Because I am still quite tired. As opposed to my charming and bubbly my current charming and bubbly constant, you know, appearance facade. I am still quite tired. So we'll probably finish up, just do a short 2-hour stream, and I promise we'll be back to do another stream of something tomorrow. I did this a lot faster than I was expecting, to be honest. I was not expecting to finish this stuff up so quick. So, oh well. We'll go back to... Unless I decide to finally bite the bullet and purchase the Oblivion remaster, and then the next stream is going to be the Oblivion remaster. But, you know, I'm thinking, if I do the Oblivion remaster, I kind of think doing a normal playthrough would be boring. So I'm kind of tempted that we go and look at a few sort of Elder Scrolls challenge runners. You know? Most people do like themed or challenge runs in Elder Scrolls games. And we see what they've done. And we see if we can't do like an Elder Scrolls challenge run, you know? I think that would make for more entertainment for me, particularly. And it doesn't have to be a super hard challenge run. We're not talking about like no deaths, Iron Man challenge where if you die you have to reset for the start. No, I'm talking about like, you know, only use this, or only act like this, or don't do this, or only major skills sort of thing. That's sort of what I'm talking about, you know? Talking about more like, I think it would be interesting if we do maybe even one of those challenge runs where you sort of go to one of the DLCs and try and beat the whole DLC at level, or try and like start at level 1 in the DLC area, you know? Or maybe we'll try and do like the Shivering Isles DLC, starting at level 1. I think that would be pretty entertaining. At least that's something I was thinking about. Because I thought, you know, I've played through Oblivion once or twice. I think it would be more interesting if I did something special with it, you know? Again, though, I'm not too sure what challenge I'd actually be able to pull off. That would be a good balance of entertaining, but also hard or challenging in any sort of way, you know? Ow, God, you bastard. What a god. There! I do have thought, would wonder what you all would think about that. I might post on the Discord, honestly. See, I don't want to do too hard of a challenge run, but I don't want to do like a, just like a, oh, we're only going to use this sort of challenge run. Like, you only use like a destruction spells or something. That'd be kind of interesting to see. If we do like the Shivering Isles DLC starting at level 1, or the Shivering Isles DLC avoiding certain items or something like that. I do want to just do the Shivering Isles DLC, to be honest. That seems like a lot of fun.
This'll freshen you up quick.
I really want to do the Shivering Isles DLC because I want to hear my boy Wes Johnson in his wonderful performance as Sheogorath. I've managed to avoid most things about the Oblivion remaster. I haven't really seen any what it looks like or how it is, you know.
Now's our chance. Powered up. Activate. Leave this to me. Heels inbound. This way to the shock trap.
This way to the shock trap, big man. You know you want to. Apparently not. Apparently he doesn't know. Oh, big man. That was really embarrassing for you.
Almost there. Yeah, right on target.
And down we go. Alright. That was practically... sleepy, how easy that was. I get my glasses out to read my notes. Point is, that's what I was thinking about the Oblivion thing. I don't want to do a normal Oblivion playthrough. Seems like it would be boring. I sort of want to do an interesting playthrough. Something fascinating, or fun, or silly. You know? But I'd have to actually get an idea of what can be really done and what I'd be willing to put up with, you know? Alright. Well, I've pretty much done all I want today, so I'll just leave the game for now. They lied to me. The internet said that... damn arch-tempered Ray Dow would have been easy. It was not easy. They lied to me. The absolute bastards. They betrayed me. They confounded me. They confuzzled me. How could they? Yeah. There you go. There you go. Sorry. But yeah, so who knows? The next stream is probably going to be back to playing our Project Zero. Because that's just what we should do. But I really am curious. I'm getting this itch to play the Oblivion remaster. It's this bit of an itch I've got to play the Oblivion remaster, and I do want to do it in an interesting way. So I'd be interested to see what interesting ways to play it. Do not fast travel, fair enough. Interesting. Interesting. Make the dumbass class. Oh, that's very great. What do I make a really stupid character? But yeah, so it's sorry, I'm just thinking. I just do want to try something fun if I do end up playing the Oblivion remake. And I know it's sort of, I've lost. I wanted to play it when it was sort of in the public consciousness, but frankly I didn't even know it was coming out. It sort of came out of nowhere, and it's really surprised me. That led me to not really know what to do, and I don't really have that much time. So it's one of those things where, like, I want to choose a fun little game, and a fun little challenge run, but I don't want it to be too tough. Christ almighty. I just was scrolling through goddamn Steam again and saw that Hushaku Summer game. What a bizarre choice. It's actually a good story too, and they had to make it all weird. But yeah, I don't want it to take too much time, because it'll take ages for me to finish the challenge run if that's the case. But I don't want it to be super short either. So it's like, you know, so it feels like I feel like I should focus it on something. You know, some people would focus on doing, like, the Assassin's Quest line. I feel like I want to focus on doing the bigger DLC, the Shivering Isles DLC, but I don't think I'll play the whole of Oblivion. I want to play, like, just the Shivering Isles DLC. Just why I thought it'd be an interesting thing to do the Shivering Isles DLC, but, like, start it in, like, start, you know, the quest, like, level 1 or something like that, you know? Like that sort of restricted sort of thing, where you're only allowed to stay within the Shivering Isles DLC. All of the stuff you do has to be within the DLC. You can't get any items from outside the DLC to bring in. It's only the DLC sort of stuck there, you know? Oblivion, I think it only has 2. One is a lot, if you were doing a challenge run, one would be a lot easier than the other, because the other is the Knights of the Nine, if I remember, the Oblivion Knights of the Nine, which is just based on the normal map. So, technically, if you did Knights of the Nine only, it just means you wouldn't be able to do any of the other quests, like the main quest or anything like that. You'd only be able to do Knights of the Nine. I want to play the remaster, yes. I want to, but what I was talking about, Jay, is I want to do a challenge run. I've played that game plenty of times, a long time ago. So I kind of want to do something interesting. And considering my favourite of those, the DLCs of Elder Scrolls games, in fact, my favourite Elder Scrolls DLC, is definitely the Shivering Isles DLC. I was thinking of maybe trying to do a challenge run around the Shivering Isles DLC. I don't know how that would work. You know, there's many ways we could do it. So one of them is go to the Shivering Isles DLC at the beginning of the game, start the game, get through the tutorial, and go to the Shivering Isles DLC. And then stay there, do the whole Shivering Isles storyline, but you're restricted to only things you can find within the DLC, you know? You start on level 1 in the DLC at max difficulty or something like that, and you just have to go from beginning to end of the DLC, which means it'll be shorter, because I don't want to do a whole Oblivion playthrough, because it's going to be too long. So I kind of want to do a bit of something interesting, because one of my favourite things to do, like, I often finish my day recently by watching people do Morrowind challenge runs. And that sort of thing. So I've been really, like, thinking maybe I should give one of them my go. And then the DLC, the remaster came out, and that was what I was thinking, you know? If we're doing the mat, I guess we could do a sort of maybe a Sheogorath theme. Maybe we could do something with sort of restricting the character because they're mad, maybe. I wonder what a good, mad sort of character restriction would be. There's always the choice of randomizing my major and minor skills, just getting a big wheel and getting it to choose our major and minor skills for us, you know? That would be a good way to do a random starting class, no choice, you just get given random stuff as your major and minors, and then you have to go through the whole of the Shivering Isles DLC with whatever the hell it gave you. Yeah? That's one. That's a good choice. The others is some sort of madness-based thing. I don't know, maybe we could do something with it. Maybe have like a trigger word, if a character says it, you have to kill them, or something like that. Hard to say. I'm not really cool, so it's not going to be too intense. Just a pretty... I How are you? I'm doing better, Tiberian. I'm certainly doing better. Still quite tired, all things considered, Tiberian. Still got a bit of a cough. Every time I laugh, I'm like, I do that. Every time I laugh, I start coughing. But otherwise, I'm doing quite well. How are you doing, Tiberian? Because currently we're discussing, I've just finished up the stuff I wanted to do in Monster Hunter, and we're discussing, I'm talking about, perhaps, discussion is probably a bit of a weird thing, but I'm talking about how I could make an interesting run of something in Oblivion. I want to play the Oblivion remaster. I don't know if it'll be soon, it might be in 2 more weeks. Maybe a week or 2. But... you know, I do want to play it, and I do want to do something interesting. I'm not going to play the whole of Oblivion. We're not doing that. Too long, too much time. I need new shoes, but they quit making my brand. Oh, that's sad. I had to buy some cheap stuff from a Japanese store, but the problem is already the tread, the sort of grip on the bottom of these shoes is completely gone. So if I step on anything that's not extremely rough, especially when it's wet, these shoes slide a bit. A bit dangerous. But yes, I've been thinking of, like, I can't do a whole Oblivion playthrough, so I'm gonna try and restrict it to something. You know, keep it restricted to a region or an area or a quest line. You know, I saw someone doing, like, just a short few streams of just the Assassin's quest lines. I saw someone focusing just on the main story, and I've seen a few challenge runs where they have focused on, like, the DLCs. And I was thinking, because I love the Shivering Isles DLC, that we could do a sort of restricted run of Oblivion to the Shivering Isle DLC, and we only are in the Shivering Isle DLC. I don't actually know if they've released... I actually don't know if they've released the DLC. I assume they have come out with the game as well. But I want to have sort of, maybe it would be interesting to do a sort of restricted run. We're in the Shivering Isles DLC. And we just do that, you know? We just run through the Shivering Isles DLC. And we're focused on that entirely, you know? We go in, level 1. But I want it to be more than just, we go to level 1 in the Shivering Isles DLC and have to do the whole thing, you know? Offering free safety shoes with one of the subsidiaries, but that would require buying shoes without trying them on. That's true. That could be a bit of a tough one. That could be a bit of a tough one. It is always a bit of a gamble. I've always had pretty good luck with that sort of thing, or maybe I'm just stubborn, and even if it doesn't work perfectly, I just refuse to return it, because I hate the returning system. Point is, about this, I want to do a restricted run. Tiberian. I don't know if you've played any of the Elder Scrolls games, but what do you think would a good restriction for a sort of madness-themed... Yeah, I know you probably haven't played a while, but, you know, like, maybe a madness-themed idea to, like, you know, maybe if we go to a restricted run, I want more than just being restricted to the Shivering Isles. I want to have some sort of way we have to act or thing we have to do. Maybe punching only? That's always a good choice. I was thinking we could just randomize my whole character sheet, you know? Just go through all the stats and just give me a whole random slew of, like, major and minor skills and just have to deal with those. I don't know if that's it's random, certainly, but I don't know if it's appropriately madness themed, you know? Well, we can always use, like, console stuff to do something silly. Punching only is a good one, but I think it would be funny if we did something silly. It's a question, isn't it? It's a question. I don't know. I have to give it a think. But I want to do that. And I want to do, like, a sort of challenge run. Because I've watched so many of them. It's how I go to sleep. I watch people doing a Morrowind challenge runs, or Elder Scrolls challenge runs in general. So I do want to see what we can do about that, to be honest. We will have to see, won't we? But yes, I might finish it there. Sorry, you just got here, Tiberian, but I do need to go to meet a friend. So we'll probably be back tomorrow night or the next day. I could do another scene or the run is over. That would be tough. Holy crap. And I don't think that's impossible. I think that's possible in the Shivering Isles DLC. I'm pretty sure there's a few you have to do them fights. Sorry about that, Tiberian. I don't want to suddenly I just realize the time and I do need to head off soon. I do apologize. But anyway, everyone, if you get any ideas, if you have any good ideas, guys, throw them in the Discord. I'll probably message on the Discord and ask everyone for their ideas about challenge runs. Specifically madness-themed challenge runs. One of the other things is, every single choice we make in... Because there's a few choices. But it's just all random sort of thing. We just have to roll a dice for every action we make, you know? That could also be something where we have to ask people random stuff and make random decisions. You see that new Dead Space-like game? No. No, I didn't. What is it called? What is it called? I don't know why I sounded so nervous. What is it called? What's it called? I'll post it on Discord. Oh, I must have watched it. I do usually watch those things. Maybe I just forgot the name. Open Sesame Discord. Must have watched it then. In the game suggestions, wasn't it? Oh, that... I've got one from a... Kronos New Dawn. Interesting, I've just... Broken Law, don't watch. This is the one I saw from J. Hank. So I just saw your post from a while, like, you know, the 24th last month about the spiders. Spider season. There it is. I did watch this one, I think. Yeah, I did. That was just a while ago. And by the way, explanation for you, Tiberian. That's just what happens sometimes, Tiberian. Sometimes you walk into the public park and it looks like it's covered in a fine film of whiteness that could look like frost in the morning. Or it could actually, in fact, be hundreds of millions of spiders. Because they parachute in Australia, where they all fly off and the wind can land them all in the same place, and suddenly overnight, suddenly all these spiders get born and just cover a public park in a veil, like it's died. And yeah, just Australia. It's just Australia. Oh yeah, I remember this. Very artsy. I remember this. Looks very cool. So, that does sound like Dead Space, doesn't it? Bring them back. Spooky. I do like the sort of weird Russian cosmonaut look your character's got going. Do they starve or what? Where do they go? Elsewhere, I suppose. I'm sure they eat each other. I'm sure they eat each other. I'm sure they eat each other. This does look a lot like Dead Space. Though it has a distinct lack of sci-fi heavy industrial equipment. I do love Weird Worlds. You know, once again, I kind of want to sit down and play when it actually... I don't know if it's come out yet, but that South of Midnight game. Even though it doesn't... I know it's, like, you know, a bit more of an artsy game, but I do love the sort of bayou vibes sometimes. It's good fun. I like the music, too. But yes, they probably do, some of them do starve, some of them get eaten by other spiders, and some of them find somewhere to go. They just need a good wind and they can fly away again. They're very light. How about the 33 game? I have looked at it. I have looked at it. It's another game that's been quite tempting. I don't have the money to be buying so many games. And that does seem pretty interesting, the old Oculent. It's kind of unusual to see a turn-based game from a Western developer. It's sort of threw me for a loop. Yeah, no, I saw it, and I almost bought it, actually. But I wanted to buy the Oblivion remake, so I didn't. But it does look quite good. It does look quite good. And we've got the damn Elden Ring Night. Oh, god damn. I've not got enough money for all these video games. That's coming out this month. Night Rain. End of this month. Jesus. And in Japan, we got the Golden Week sale. Oh my god. There's too many good games all of a sudden, and I don't have nearly enough time to play any of them. Yeah, that's also on this list. I cannot do that Oblivion challenge run first. Anyway. Okay, I will stop there, though. I will stop there. So, see you, everyone. If you remember know how to ass hotel, it bleeds, we can kick it. That's true. Does teaching company pay you on onigiri? No. They pay me in less than onigiri, I feel sometimes. They pay me in hopes and dreams. Nah, I'm kidding. They do pay me, just not very much. But I knew that when I came here. It's just that I'm only complaining because I bought a car. You know, I would have money if I had not bought a car. But I decided to buy a car in Japan because it was cheaper than importing the car that I already had in Australia. It was cheap for a car, but the savings that I use for it was not fun. And I do have money, I'm just complaining because I don't have as much money as I'd like. Why would you do such a silly thing? I don't know, because I wanted to live in Japan, and half the reason I lived in Japan is so I could go places, and now I have a car to go places. And I can drive to work. Makes it easier. I live in the middle of goddamn nowhere, Tiberian. It was not nearly that convenient to get around in this country town that I live in. They have, like, buses once every hour and a half. And the train station was 40 minutes walk away. At the minimum, which is fine. I used to walk that distance in Australia, but it is inconvenient. You have to admit. So, unfortunately, I do not have a lot of the advantages not to live, because I don't live in a city. I live in the middle of goddamn nowhere. To Japanese people, in the middle of nowhere. No one wants to be where I am. So I got myself a car. Before I had a nice electric bike, and I still have that nice electric bike, but now I have a car too. Good thing too, because my current workplace is far further away than my last workplace was. My last school I worked in. Anyway, you keep distracting me, Tiberian. How dare you keep doing this to me? You know how I get on rants. I should stop laughing. Why does laughing specifically set me off? Jesus. It's because I laugh from my diaphragm. I have a sort of deep in the chest chortle. Anyway. Yes, so, as always, thank you all for watching. We'll be back next for some more ghosts. And once I figure out what kind of run I want to do for Oblivion, we'll do that. But for now, good night. Sweet dreams. And don't let the companies you work for pay you in beans. Also, yay, the Australian election is over and Labour won. Yeah! Otherwise, talk to you later. Just want to get some politics in there. Let's go.